So let's talk about the silent killer of our biggest goals. It's not about a lack of talent. It's not about a lack of ambition. It's something much sneakier. It's the hidden daily cost of distraction. We're going to uncover what those little interruptions are actually costing you.
Sound familiar? I bet it does. So many of us feel this way, right? You get this amazing idea, you start strong, you're all in. But then, somewhere along the way, things just fizzle out. You look at all your half-finished projects and you tell yourself that same old story. I'm just not a consistent person. But what if that whole story is just wrong? Seriously, what if I told you that you are already an absolute master of consistency? The problem has never been your ability to be consistent. The real issue, the thing we need to fix, is where you're consistently putting your focus.
And that brings us right here. We're going to take this idea, this lie we've been telling ourselves that we're bad at being consistent, and we're going to tear it apart.
I mean, think about it. What is consistency, really? It's just doing something over and over again. That's it. And you do it all day, every single day. You consistently check your phone. You consistently open up social media the second you feel bored. You consistently put off that one hard task you know you need to do. See? You're a pro at consistency. You're just being consistent with the things that don't get you where you want to go. So, to make this super clear, I want you to picture something with me. It's a simple idea, but it's really powerful and it's going to frame everything we talk about today. Let's call it your 2 buckets. Every day you have a choice. You can pour your time, your focus, your energy into the distraction bucket. You know what's in there. Grabbing your phone before you even get out of bed, getting lost in a sea of browser tabs, or you can choose to fill the progress bucket. This is where the good stuff is, the small actions that push you forward. The key thing to realize is this: you're already an expert at filling a bucket. The only question you have to ask yourself is, which one am I filling day in and day out? Okay, now let's talk numbers, because this is where things get, well, a little shocking. We're about to calculate the real-world cost of constantly filling that distraction bucket. It all starts with this number, 2 hours. Research shows that on average, we lose about 2 hours every single day to all kinds of distractions. And no, this isn't just scrolling on your phone, although that's definitely a big piece of the puzzle. Distraction is so much broader than we think. It's that 74-tab syndrome, right? Where you start researching one thing and an hour later you're watching videos of something completely unrelated. It's those days where you just feel adrift with no clear direction. But the most powerful one, it's that loop. You get a little discouraged, you hit a snag, and what's your immediate consistent reaction? To escape into a distraction. So what happens when you lose 2 hours a day? Well, the math is simple, but the result is honestly staggering. 2 hours a day times 30 days in a month, that's 60 hours. 60 hours of your potential, of your productive time, just vanished. Every month. And what does 60 hours even mean in the real world? It's a full work week. Just let that sink in for a second. By losing those couple of hours to small distractions each day, you are literally throwing away an entire extra week of productivity. Every single month. I mean, what could you get done with an extra week?
Okay, so if losing a whole week every month sounded bad, you might want to brace yourself. We're about to scale this up to the entire year. This is the true price you pay for distraction.
And there it is. 1 lost week a month times 12 months is 12 lost weeks. And 12 weeks is 3 full months. 3 extra months of productive time every single year that you could be using to build that business, to learn that skill, to finally achieve that goal you keep putting on the back burner. Just look at this. Most people are operating on the standard 12-month calendar, but the person who reclaims those 2 hours a day, they're living in a 15-month year. They have a massive and frankly an unfair advantage over everybody else. And here's the best part. The person with that 15-month year isn't magically smarter or more talented than you. They just get it. They are simply more intentional, more vigilant, and a whole lot smarter about how they invest their single most valuable resource, their time.
So, how do we get there? How do we claim our own 15-month year? Well, that brings us to the solution. It's actually a pretty simple, actionable way to win back those 2 hours.
It really breaks down into 2 paths. For most of us, it's about step 1, reclaiming that lost time. This means getting brutally honest about those little time wasters and actively fighting them off. But if you're already pretty disciplined, your challenge is step 2,
optimizing your existing time. It's about finding ways to get 2 extra hours of value and results out of the time you're already working.
And optimizing doesn't mean some massive life overhaul. It can be as simple as canceling one meeting that could have just been an email. It could be delegating one small task so you can focus on the big picture stuff. Heck, it could be spending just 15 minutes on a workout that gives you hours of extra energy and focus in return. It's all about making smarter choices.
So I'll just leave you with this question. Those 3 extra months, those 12 extra weeks, they're right there for the taking. They're just hidden in plain sight, scattered across your day in 2-minute, 10-minute, 30-minute chunks of distraction. If you decided to reclaim them, starting today, what would you do with them? What would you finally build?
Nelle sole sul gossip che